Hello, I'm Dr. Greg Brannon, the Medical Director here at the Youth Institute. Today's topic I want to talk about is detoxification. It's important to understand that our body is consistently and continually assaulted by the environment. What's really awesome is our body's not made just to withstand this assault, but to thrive. It's meant to thrive if given the right resources, the right nutritional aspects, the right supplementation, and the right hormonal balance. See, what we have in the environment is we have these actually man-made, they're called toxicants, and if they're biologically made, they're called toxins. What they do is they actually attack our body at the cellular level. If the cells are unhealthy, then the organ is unhealthy, and we are made up of a bunch of different organs. So we have to make our body be prepared to handle this environment. And again, as I said, to thrive. There are multiple classes of these toxins in the environment. You have these called halogenated hydrocarbons. These is the ideas of, you have the PCBs, you have the pesticides, you have these phthalates. All these kind of different classes have effects on our system. An example, phthalates are known to be called endocrine disruptors, where they actually attack the structure and formation of the systems that make our bodies to have a hormonal balance at the testosterone and estrogen levels properly. You have pesticides, which work as neurotoxins. So therefore, the way they work is actually attacking the nervous system of the insects they're attacking, but it actually can have influences on us. You also have flame retardants. You have synthetic steroids we get from our meat processing. All these things can actually cause problems at the cellular level. There's a clinical correlation to this. You have metabolic diseases like obesity, type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome. There's a lot of literature on neurological problems with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, learning disabilities. There's also a bunch of literature concerning they're carcinogenic. Flame retardants being one of those. So what happens is, when we look at these levels, how in the world can we get our body to actually deal with these? Well, this is what's pretty awesome. This detoxification, this biotransformation system is already in our body. It's already in the cellular and organ level. It just needs the proper resources. So what I want to do today on today's little 5-minute talk is I want to talk about the detoxification of our bodies. This biological biotransformation detoxification has 3 phases. You have phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. Okay, phase 1 is, in the beginning, these toxins, they're called fat soluble. They love living in fat. So that's where they're stored in our body. And they're stored there, and they're causing damage at the cellular level with 3-dimensional folding of proteins and the DNA, the telomeres. They're affecting this level so that the cell's not working functionally, affecting the most important aspect of your DNA and your mitochondria. These dysfunctions cause the cells to actually not work properly and or die sooner. So they're there in those areas. So what we got to do is we have to actually mobilize them and get them ready to actually be able to be eliminated from the body. So the first phase, phase 1, is you have this series of enzymes in our liver called cytochrome P450s. It's a little nerdy, but there's 18 different families of enzymes, and there's 57 in total. And what they do is they get this fat-soluble toxin prepared to become water-soluble. So they're putting they're getting everything ready, prepared, so they get these moieties, are called, these side chains, to get them ready to get into the water or become hydrophilic. When that occurs, it's interesting how the body works. That cytochrome enzyme, that family of enzymes, it works rather quickly, about 1 to 20 molecules per second. Now phase 1, again, it's crucial that phase 2 is prepared to handle the load of the new phase, the new moiety that's formed by the formation in phase 1, because these now toxins can actually become more of a problem. They can become what's called free radicals, or have this extra electron in the oxygen molecule. When they're transferred over, they're actually more reactive. That can cause problems to cells. So our bodies have to be prepared at that moment for phase 2 to be ready to prepare. And you have a series of these enzymes. They're transferase. What they're doing is now they're sticking a more soluble, water-soluble side chain or moiety onto these toxins so they can be able to be eliminated. You have these series of enzymes that put sulfonic on it, they put glutamine on it, glutathione on it, methylation. These terms, again, all they are these enzymes that are putting on these side chains. Now the fat-soluble chemical is now water-soluble. That's all it's doing. But interesting, I'm going to give an example. There's one called Superoxide Dismutase. It's an enzyme that actually functions. I talked about how fast cytochromes work, 1 to 20 molecules per second. Here's how amazing our body's been created. That enzyme, Superoxide Dismutase, actually has the pace that can actually do this over 1 million molecules per second, as long as the nutrition aspect is there for that. Now phase 3 is elimination. Phase 3 is where it's excreted from our system, and there's 4 major areas. You have the liver, the biliary system, it goes through the GI tract. You have the urinary system, the kidney. You have skin, and you have lungs. So that's how the toxins are pushed out of our body. Again, the intertwine of this is just an amazing, beautiful machine. And again, a couple of examples. We have an example where we have heavy metals in the body. Heavy metals in the body cause severe damage, mainly neurotoxic and kidney problems. That's mercury, aluminum, lead, cadmium, arsenic. These are heavy metals. By definition, a heavy metal is a metal that weighs 5 times a water. That's how they measure those. So what happens is how our body works is an enzyme called methylphenone. And what that does is that literally, when that's activated with zinc and the right nutrition processes, makes this thing called messenger RNA, or what's called upregulate gene transcription, that makes our body make more of these enzymes to actually excrete that. 2 ways to measure that. They can actually measure the new protein formation from messenger RNA, and with the right nutrition supplement and zinc, it increases it up 37-fold. That's 3,700% faster with the right nutrients to get the heavy metals out of our body. This wonderful paper showed that there was actually a 9-fold increase in the excretion of one of the worst ones, mercury, out of our body. Another way the system is very unique is our body can actually recognize stress in the environment at the cellular level. And that actually turns on this actually nuclear protein that goes from the cytoplasm into the nucleus to turn the DNA on to make these enzymes ready to be able to handle the stress. So as amazing as this is that we have the capability, we have the mechanism, we have the process to eliminate these toxins. And we said before, when these toxins sit here, what happens are our hormones, our normal physiological balances are decreased. 30, 40 years ago, a normal male's testosterone was 800 to 1200. Now some literature says normal male testosterone, regardless of age, is 175 to 700. Women, 70 to 150. Now they say 35. No, that's because these toxins are disrupting the endocrine functions of our body, as well as the other resources for the immunity, cardiovascular, neurological aspects, because we can't work at an optimal rate. So when we have our mechanism, let's give it the nutrients it needs to actually, again, not just handle this assault, but thrive in this environment. Phase 1. Phase 1 is crucial for the bionutrition that is necessary. That's why in starvation or caloric depleted cells or environment to lose weight, you're actually not healthy. You need these nutrients. You need vitamin Bs, folate, glutathione. You need vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts and cauliflower. You need, in green tea, they have things called catechins. You have cantaloupe has a beautiful enzyme that works as well. You have vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and the key minerals of selenium, manganese, magnesium, zinc, and copper. So those cofactors, those nutrients are crucial to help phase 1. Now again, as I said before, phase 1 is important. Get everything out of the fat into the water. But phase 2 is even more crucial, because you cannot have these more reactive species that have more free radicals and more damaging properties to sit there long. We have to stimulate all those transferases again. The ones we talk about, the ones that put the sulfur, the glutathione, the methylene, those ones have to bond immediately. So those we need glutathione, we need glycine, taurine, cysteine, arginine. These are amino acids that are crucial. We need more vitamin Bs, folate, methionine. We need these phytochromosomes to actually have properly. Pomegranates have a thing called oleic acid that actually helps decrease free radicals. And again, selenium, zinc, and magnesium. Now, once these molecules are formed, now they're from fat to water soluble, now they must be eliminated. So in the GI tract, you need a good fiber, citrus fiber, apple pectin. For the urine, alkalizing your urine. These things help eliminate it. So again, we have the idea of the biotransformation, we have the conjugation, and we have the elimination. We can do it with the right foods, the right supplementation, the right exercise, the right hormonal balance. See, here at the Youth Institute, our goal is clear. We do not want you to just exist in life. We want you to live, thrive. For those who've watched me many times, I do quote Schopenhauer's quote. He says, the 3 greatest blessings in life are not recognized until they're lost: your health, your youth, and your freedom. We truly want you to regain that youthful attitude and that youthful body, to be healthy, to enjoy our life and enjoy our freedom. We have a beautiful product that's that beautiful 10-day course to get you on the path, to start us down this path of detoxing our body. And therefore, with the synergistic effects of having your testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone balanced correctly, with the right supplementation with food, eating the right healthy fats, the right proteins, and low amount of carbohydrates, that gives us our body our optimal way to live. Join us at the Youth Institute. Our website is Youth Institute, BHRT.com. Our Facebook, our website. We have multiple locations across the state. Again, it's an honor. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share with your friends. Thank you.